Hey guys, Eric Dubois with edpbeats.com. Today I'm going to show you guys where I go and how I find artists to work with as a producer in order to showcase my beats or just help them out. As a producer, you have either the producer and the beat maker. So if you're a beat maker, you just make beats and artists come and take their beats and then do whatever they want with it. As a producer, the big difference is you're working with the artist. You're trying to respect his image, you're trying to respect his style, and you're trying to bring the artist up with you at the same time. If you're gonna be a producer, you can't just be showing beats all the time. You have to show some work that you've done with some other artists in order to get credibility and start getting more jobs. So the way to do that, instead of waiting for someone to, out of the blue, to come and hit you up and say, hey, I wanna work with you, you gotta hunt some down. There's several ways to do that. I'm gonna show you a few. The first way is SoundCloud. Now, very famous, everybody goes on SoundCloud to try to find artists to work with, and I'm gonna show you my technique on how I do that. I've worked with several artists, hunting them down on SoundCloud, and it's worked pretty well. So if you're a hip hop maker, it's hard to find rappers because there's a bunch of rappers on SoundCloud, so it's pretty hard to find it, but I go another route. And I go to charts, and instead of going to the hip hop charts or all the music, because if you look here, general, all genres, if you look down at the number 50, which is the last one on the chart, it already has like 492,000 plays. Not the best way to go for it. So what I do is I go on the top Singer Songwriter. So my SoundCloud is in French, by the way, but Singer Songwriter section. And there you have more access, because these people are songwriters. They know how to write lyrics and they know how to sing. It's really good to have a songwriter with you to be able to, if you know other artists, to go out and write songs for other artists. Here I'm on the top 50 singer-songwriters, and so you listen to all of the beats, all of the songs, find an artist that you like. So for example, if we go to, let's just do Cozumelo, for example. So you see he's getting a good amount of plays. That's the second thing you need to look at. Once you've found an artist that you want to work with, you need to see if he's a hard worker, because you don't want to work with artists that are just gonna do nothing and just wait for something to come up. You gotta kind of work with artists that want to work and that have a good work ethic to be able to, you know, make it good for you as well at the same time. This guy, for example, has some really good plays. As you can see, this one was posted 7 days ago, this one 2 months ago, 1 month ago. So he pretty much posts a song every month, so that's okay. He has a good amount of followers. Now what I want to check out as well is $10 for a feature, unless I'm really into winter songs. Okay, so see, this is a big thing right here. So he charges for a feature. So you can always hit him up or not, but he charges for a feature. That's something to look into. So let's go and find someone else. Here, this one's perfect. For example, Jubiphonic has a email right there. You can send him directly an email with a small playlist of beats that you think he would be great on. Now the second place I go usually to find artists, if I don't find anybody on SoundCloud that I like, I go on YouTube. You type either, I usually start with acoustic covers, because I like people, I like to work with artists that can play either guitar or that play the piano, so that at least when I send them material, or they can even send me a song that they have already written, and I can kind of come up with the beat to go with that song. The most important part here on YouTube is to filter right away in the today updates. So it's a good way to see if they are motivated and hardworking. And always the same thing, check out the numbers of views, because if he posted it 1 day ago and he already has like 10,000 views, it's not a reason to check him out. For example, anytime, just check out this guy, for example. Pause the video, and let's see. All right, he has 4 views. Now, if I like him, I'm either gonna send him a comment or go directly to his page and subscribe, and check if he has any other information here to help me out. So I also check the amount of subscribers that he has, and to be a comedian. The number of subscribers, he has his own website, so go there and send an email through him through there. But just get his important information. Try to get his real name as well, because that always is a huge plus. If you contact him by his real name, it means you've done your research, you've done your job to hunt him down. You didn't just send a comment like that out of the blue. So YouTube is a great way. Also, there's Craigslist. Some people think Craigslist is kind of dead, but Craigslist, you can get some good artists in there. You just have to take time to check out the submissions and see, again, the same rules. If they are hardworking, if they post regularly, how many followers do they have? Do they have more? Are they following more than they have followers? You know, you gotta check that stuff out and see if you want to work with it, if it will be worth it to work with them. So Craigslist is a great way. I sometimes post an ad saying I'm looking for artists to work with, and I'll post like 3 or 4 beats on a SoundCloud playlist so that they can get an idea of what I do and if I fit their genre, and then just go through the submissions and find an artist that you want to work with. Now, also another way to be able to work with artists is directly check into your fan base. So on your Facebook page, go through everyone that likes your page and check out their music. They might be a producer, they might be an artist, but if they already like your page and if they're already following you, it means that they like what you do, so you have a bigger chance of working with them. So check out your Instagram, check out your website, your mailing list, and just go through all that and try to hunt down people that you want to work with. The best thing to do is if you go to your city and you go to open mics, rap battles, any kind of concert, any kind of venues, you just go out there and check out the artists that are playing. You know that they're hardworking, you know that they're committed since they're doing live shows. So that's already a great plus. So whatever artist you see there and that you like and you want to work with, bring them on into your house, bring them into your studio, work on a few songs together, help them shoot a video, help them do the whole package, and release it together. And once you get your name out in your local scene, you'll start getting more jobs. So yeah, I hope you'll be able to find a bunch of artists like this. That's how I've done. Start building your catalog, start working with different artists. That'll give you a great experience. And you can always split it 50-50. You can do it for free or split the shares 50-50. Now with DistroKid and TuneCore, you get royalties from streaming on Spotify, on Apple Music. So just 50-50. And that's it. So SoundCloud, YouTube, your own fan base, and Craigslist. Those are the 4 ways that I find artists, and that have been working very good for me. I'll see you guys next week. And if you have any ideas for the next video, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. And yeah, wish you all the best.